Hello everybody, my name is Starrapter and welcome to my spoiler-free review for The Punisher Season 2 on Netflix. I will be spoiling Season 1 of The Punisher in order for me to talk about the characters and whatnot that came back for Season 2. So with that being said, we have Frank Castle. He's trying to live a peaceful life after all the mayhem in Season 1. He's taking it easy. He's at a bar in Michigan. Next thing you know, he gets involved and intervenes with this conflict that goes on with this girl that's 15. Her name is Amy. She's in this big conspiracy. And next thing you know, we have Frank Castle. He is shooting up a bunch of people, punching and beating the heck out of a lot of people. And he has the villain that was in the first season, Billy Russo. He does return. He is not dead after Season 1. And he is called Jigsaw. And you also have this other villain that is out for Frank Castle. And his name is The Pilgrim. So talking about the things that I enjoyed about this season of The Punisher, first off, I want to talk about Frank Castle and his development as a character from Season 1 throughout Season 2. And in Season 1, we see his main mission is just to get revenge on those who killed his family in this horrific series of events. And in this season, we find out that, he can't live a peaceful life. He can't be a normal person because he has a consciousness that he has to save the innocent people, and he has a code. He doesn't kill women, he doesn't kill children, and he doesn't kill people in uniform like cops. But other than that, he will do whatever it takes to accomplish his mission, be it torturing people, killing people, beating people half to death. And that's what we see a lot of in this season. I do really enjoy the idea that he takes on this character as Amy, almost like another daughter to him that he never really had. And throughout this season, you see their relationship develop, and they kind of lean on each other to get through what is going on. And it definitely builds both of their characters up with this awesome dynamic relationship, sort of like Logan. If you've watched that movie, it's very similar to that. I will say all the characters that return was great. We had the returning character of Billy Russo. We thought he was dead. Now he's got this jumbled mind, and he's seeing in his nightmares the Punisher skull, and he's trying to make ends meet about what that actually means, because a lot of his memory is just shattered. So you see him trying to kind of redeem himself. You have the character of Curtis, who is an old military buddy of Frank's, and he's getting caught up in this mess with Frank and just really questioning what is going on in his life. You have Madani, Agent Madani. She got shot in the head by Billy Russo last season, so she's kind of on her own a little bit. She's still working for the Department of Homeland Security, but she's kind of doing things her own way in order to get justice wherever it was served. And that's kind of the main theme of this entire season is justice has to be served. If it can't be served in the courtroom or with the law, that's where the Punisher comes in. He is the vigilante that gets the job done. There was a new addition to the cast this season in the villain in the name of The Pilgrim. He comes from a very religious background. He's a hitman, and he is going toe-to-toe with the Punisher and really trading blows off with him in a substantial way that really, whenever this guy appeared on screen, he has a presence to him that really got me to pay attention. And his whole backstory with his wife and his kids really led to some interesting developments, especially towards the end of the season. Man, the action in The Punisher Season 2 was unparalleled by anything else I think that Marvel Netflix has put out. To be quite honest with you, every single episode, I think maybe one or two, had a huge memorable action set piece. I mean, we have a bathroom scene, a bar scene, a gym scene, a scene in a hotel, some excellent car chases. The action was just very dynamic, very creative, great use of the environments from both physical standpoint, as well as, there was a lot of gunplay, of course, with the Punisher, lots of different cool weapons, but lots of practical, functional things that the Punisher uses in order to take out his foes. And the action just was so hard hitting. You really feel the blows that is going on. Just excellent choreography all around. The beginning of the season, at least, was really cool because it had a sort of a Western vibe. Nice music throughout the season that really amplified everything going on in The Punisher Season 2. The only drawback I will give to this season is that I could have used a little bit more in the epilogue for some certain characters, but other than that, the acting was great. There was great emotional feels all throughout the season, from some very humorous moments to some moments that really kind of got me down a little bit, to some moments of just absolute carnage that I really enjoyed coming from The Punisher. So with that being said, I'm going to give The Punisher Season 2 a score of a 9.5 out of 10. That's one of the highest marks I can give for anything. This was better than The Punisher Season 1 on all marks, because we got better character development in every one of these side characters plus Frank Castle. The action was second to none in this season, absolutely incredible, and the pacing was just excellent. Sometimes I feel like the 13 episode seasons can really drag on, but the way that they were able to balance these two villains that we were having Frank deal with, and the action and just the forward momentum, really helped brace this season and make it just such an easy to watch binging show. I watched 4 to 3 episodes a day, and new time I was done with this season because it's that good. I was constantly thinking about it whenever I wasn't watching it, so that's, to me, is a sign that I'm hooked on a show. And yeah, I think you guys, if you are going to watch a Netflix Marvel show, definitely start with The Punisher as one of the first ones that you should watch if you are limited on time. Otherwise, I would say watch them all. But yeah, The Punisher is up there with Daredevil in my rankings. It's still hard to put this season. Season 2 might be like my favorite, or like in the top 3 of my favorite Marvel Netflix seasons of all time. So I hope that Netflix does not cancel The Punisher. It doesn't look too good though, because they've already canceled Daredevil. They've canceled Iron Fist as well as Luke Cage. They haven't canceled Jessica Jones yet, because I'm thinking that has another season to come out. But I wouldn't be surprised if they canceled The Punisher as well, because it seems like all their Netflix series are just going to get wiped out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they will renew The Punisher for a season 3. And it definitely ends off in a way where there could definitely be a season 3. So what do you guys think of The Punisher Season 2? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. Where does it rank in your Marvel Netflix series? So if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I have plenty of other content that I review on a frequent basis. Other than TV, I talk a lot about games, movies, and Star Wars. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, make sure you support the channel by subscribing. That is going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.